This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. Chris Paul talked Lakers on Max Kellerman's podcast, and reactions followed. Check this clip out.
Luka's pick and roll partner and not do too much. And
well, that's not on him. I mean, sitting in the corner is not going to do much. But yeah, I think, in order, I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders right now. Not right now.
When you say contenders, what do you mean?
I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference final. I don't think they have enough to get to really contend from that perspective.
So
right
OKC is in a class by themselves.
Very much so.
The Lakers don't fit in with the rest of the pack. They got the second best record in the conference.
Yeah, but we've seen that before. That doesn't mean anything. I think when you look, we've seen it, right? We've seen when you have the talent up top that they have, those guys can win games.
LeBron right? And Luka.
But also Austin's
and
played
Austin
very well
Reeves,
this
yeah,
year.
absolutely.
He's taken a step. But then things start to really, when you come to back half of the season, where guys are really, now they have their conditioning, they're
scouting you different, they're preparing for you more. Yeah.
It's one thing. Then when you go into the playoffs, we've seen last year, they ran into athleticism and length. They struggled.
I think they fit in with it. Look, ideally, Austin Reeves, and who knows what happens by the playoffs, is Ginobili, right? In an ideal world,
on a championship
team, he's the key for sixth man, right?
Yeah. But
that's
he's
not
paid,
this.
But he's paid as a starter.
He's paid. I get it. Yeah. So it makes it harder.
Yeah.
Right.
No, what I'm saying is, Ginobili was paid as a starter.
But in this day and age, if you're paid the way he's about to get paid, it's harder to make you a sixth man.
Going back to the championship organization versus an organization with championships. The Spurs.
On the Spurs, he'd be the sixth man, right? Right. Especially back in the day.
The Spurs made that decision. And you know what Ginobili did? He embraced it.
Best believe LeBron James told Chris Paul to say this.
Yeah, it's weird for me too. Obviously, with all the talent in the starting five of the Lakers, you would think otherwise. But it's weird to hear Rich Paul say that with his biggest client being LeBron James. So to me, it's more to it. This could be strategy down the line. I'm not sure what the strategy is for, but I'm just kind of being optimistic about his words. But it's weird. But I do think there are better teams in the West, so it is some truth to it. So that obviously makes sense, but I don't understand why you would say that with being LeBron.
I never seen something like this. If I was Austin Reeves' agent, I might think about suing Rich Paul for I don't know if there's something they could do. I've never seen an agent, an active agent with the top player that's the face of the league, and you're literally saying that Austin Reeves need to come off the bench. That's crazy. I do like the idea of Marcus Smart starting because they need to have pressure at the point of attack. I don't like the way they just went about this. This was corny. LeBron, you look already shooting a three-pointer. Everybody want to change the narrative for LeBron because they don't want to say that this guy is narcissistic as shit.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. When Chris Paul went on Max Kellerman's podcast and started speaking on the Lakers situation, especially the idea of shifting Austin Reeves' role and questioning whether the team is actually strong enough as constructed, it turned into one of those moments that the whole basketball world grabs onto immediately. Once that segment started spreading, the reaction grew, and that's when Kwame Brown and Boogie Cousins stepped in with their own takes, responding to the way the comments landed and how the public interpreted the whole conversation. Situations like this always become bigger than the initial statement because fans start debating intent, debating whether those observations were just simple basketball breakdowns or whether they came off in a way that rubbed people the wrong direction. And once former players give their thoughts, the conversation multiplies again because their experiences add layers to how the message gets understood. A lot of people are pointing out that role discussions, especially mid-season conversations about whether someone like Austin Reeves should come off the bench, can spark strong reactions because fans and analysts naturally read deeper into the meaning behind those comments. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.